Wanaka, welcome to Simpson at 7. I'm about to take a boat ride to Nathamaki village in Koro to see the famous turtle calling ceremony done by the villagers of Nathamaki. This is something that is famous or known throughout Fiji, but not many have seen it. We've only heard about it. I've heard about it since I was a child. And this is a chance to see the reality of this for myself. We've been told that there's a few things that are taboo at the ceremony, including filming during the calling and then when the turtles do surface, if they do surface. But it's a chance for us to check things out for ourselves. And we're taking this, I think it's about a 30 to 45 minute boat ride now. From the beautiful Ndere Bay in Koro, you could choose to either go by boat or by four-wheel drive to Nathamaki village, the home of the turtle callers. We opted to go by boat, enjoying both the boat ride and the beauty of the island. On the mango tree up on that cliff is where the calling will be made. That's where we'll be standing from. We are told that the turtles will surface from the shore in front of us here. So we're told that we'll be able to clearly see the turtles. But that's the cliff from where I know it's a man or women of Nathamaki will be calling their turtles in the traditional ceremony. So yeah, exciting times. I'm going to check it out. After rounding a point on the island, we saw the long white sandy beach that heralds the village of Nathamaki. This is Koro at its finest and its most beautiful. The village setting was stunning, and true Fijian island life was there for all to see. Kids frolicking by the beach, and the men and women out fishing. After a 30-minute boat ride, we've now landed on Nathamaki village. It's the windward side of Koro. It's quite a windy village, but beautiful village. You see the long sandy beaches and the kids, smiling, happy kids here greeting us as we arrive. We're going out to present our sevu and look forward to this very exciting opportunity to see the turtle calling ceremony in Koro.
Ang kanasang ko na isip-sip, kilala ikiri mo doon dito na matalam. Ano yung ako turangan?
The presentation over, Walosia Via was introduced to us as the man who would do the turtle calling. Ranyo terang manda Walosia o buli tamay pada kasi laku may pada ba kon kani kadibon ko.
O ibila ko sa tu sa takap tumor tu nang kasi. Sa zubi gitu na di mo to sa ito sarbi tu nang duli. Laku may virtu na tamay gitu, sa sarbi virtu na bigitu nang itu sa kadibon tu nang. O sinanuman na matay ni ngono like kadibon na ngono. Yung sabi dapat tayo bago nung kasi ito mo. O sa duli po na sarbon ng lako may lebonga no siya zonga no sinikati isara bunde ngam songo no kadi bunde songo no sang sasarani kati ya zonga ni sabu
dapat natalano ni numdo kukuang gondo rani kadi na bono dapat nakinatalo ni satun may numdo kasi
o na sinrani beto sini mata tabina sarvio iso nakinitalano baka na nangkasuko
o kailangan di chikubi kemdo na kaya
We then embarked on a long walk to the turtle calling site. Nathamaki is renowned as one of the only 2 villages in Fiji that hold the traditional gift of turtle calling. According to an elder, the gift has been passed on within a clan in the village, of which Walosio is part of.
tuna longo tuna li tu sab tuna dona delana
manang kari sumbul
woi
o ndo lomo roso chisinga
ya
senga bandu. We've been walking now for over almost 20 minutes. I'm following Mr. Walosio Vivia. He's the man who will call the turtle for us today, and he says it's another 15 or so minutes more, but we'll get there, and I'm looking forward to this experience. That was a long walk after a very steep hill. We've now reached the area where Walosio will call the turtle. I'm looking down into it. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to put our camera down there. Although Sairusi, our cameraman, may be able to show a bit of how far are we looking down. Sairusi, can you show?
In the past, the turtle calling had its own priests, but this is now rarely practiced. Walosio and his brothers and family do most of the turtle calling today. Walosio's turtle ancestor is known as Tui Naikasi. When Walosio does the chanting, sea turtles respond by coming to the surface and making their way to the shore. Walosio's chanting and calling was profound and pierced the morning silence.
Rakali na kain bawa rakal talabagi. Hadi bingasa bunda dage. Bunda mabagana yatin lagi. Bunda tulega si bunda. Bunda tulega si bunda.
I had my doubts, but the first turtle I saw that came to the surface shook me. It came less than 10 minutes after the chanting. I was witnessing living tradition and customs in action right before my very eyes.
I've just seen one of the most amazing things ever. I saw turtles rise after being called by the men, by Walosia Viria, the men from Nathamaki village. If we could film it, we would prove it to you. But I vouch my journalism, credibility and integrity that I've seen turtles rise after being called from a cliff. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing experience.
And then more appeared. Between 6 and 14 turtles were sighted, including some very big ones. In a time when turtles are rare and an endangered species, it was heartwarming to see so many turtles in one place.
Kamu ndo vaka bake okavi, nge seni bunde meno bono.
So ni kiba gitu kazi wa shindi bunde gitu kazi biko.
Oi. Biko ngango.
Eyo.
Oi. Tunchu no natiti ni tuneka si.
Do tunchu ni chukisana ko no titi. Ni ngona gitu kazi kina gitu kazi bonwa ko bunde wai.
Still staggered by the experience, I asked the people who went with me what they saw and what they thought.
I think it's amazing. It's the best birthday present I could ever ask for.
Because one surfaced towards that end, and then another one came from that end.
And the other one there in the middle. And about 3 just next to that big rock there.
They surfaced.
They surfaced. But the interesting thing about them is that they did not just come up to breathe, but they came up, breathe, and then they stay a little bit on the surface. And I was timing the time, like since the beginning of the call, it was exactly 5 minutes when the first turtle surfaced. And then within the span of 2 minutes, 4 other turtles came up. Yeah.
And then they all went down, and then 5 or 10 minutes later, another one.
Yeah, another one surfaced. So
Did you have your doubts when you were coming? Did you have your doubts?
when I no, I trust traditional knowledge.
It's unbelievable to think that legend and tradition is still, today's life and part of everyday culture. For all these kiddies, it's on their doorstep.
Yeah,
It's
some form of
sensation.
traditional spirituality, some would say, yeah?
Absolutely amazing. Really at peace with nature and the rest of the world. It's just the horizon in between.
The ones I saw obviously were the big orange ones.
Because I mean, we didn't film it, but I've vouched my journalism integrity and credibility that, and you can back me on that. We did.
I can confirm and verify Stanley's credibility in this respect, and I definitely saw it. And I think everyone around here saw at least 2 to 3, but there were in total about 6 that came in, and I personally saw about 4 to 5. There were some little ones, but 2 very big ones I saw.
You're a lawyer.
Yes.
What would you put it down to?
I think it's just tradition, and I think it's we got to believe in these things. I mean, there's a folklore to this, and and I completely believe what I've heard today. So,
Spirituality, in another sense.
Of course, it exists all around us, and I pertain to that. And I think this is another remarkable event.
Proof of it all, eh?
Proof of it all, yeah.
You've seen a lot of turtle callings?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
In your time, eh? What do you put it down to? What have your elders said? Where does it come from?
I come from Nathamaki.
But where does the power come from? Just from the people of Nathamaki?
Yes. Come from the people of Nathamaki power.
Okay. And you think it will continue for a long time? With the young people now, they'll still do it?
Yes. They will follow us.
We can't point and we can't take the picture. So what I can say is, if you want to see it for yourself, come to Nathamaki village in Koro. I've seen it, and I'm sure you will see it too.
After the turtle calling, Walosia and I walked back to the village and talked about some of the realities of making a living on Koro.
Saja mama na. Sangkai ban jota ki sumbu ilomenra. Kya sangkai babi. Angkai bukan.
Kita na singas.
Rinduangan singa. Si dua singa mama si nang butang ya. Jota la balik je balik kawat ko sana. Una sanggali bugin. Una sanggali tawagin.
Tanga.
Tanga. Suba.
So lori suba. Sofi. Suba kay sofsaw.
Sop sar.
Export tek may sofsaw. Nung bulo sa tungang ko.
Ditong bulan sar tungang, 5 bulan sar tungang.
Yang kona?
Yang kona
Talo.
tahu.
Ako sarang ay ke. Ulen renre?
Rendre to kosong una. Terus tuh malwa.
Go kani koro se
Koro.
Oi, koro eh.
Koro.
Wada boy go menu kani nung matuwal nga baka ba.
Mi gagim sar na butung.
Yo ya da ka koro se da ka tundonga. Yo ba ka ngo ni ningo.
Oh kani koro.
Oi, da ka kede mayer.
Iyo,
Kaya mo kede tamata.
Iyo, kita mi kota kamay tubol yang aneh sokosok. Ikini lah pokoknya cinturungan stop.
Oh, okay.
Baka nyo libultakan numyang ko na. Warunga sa utur sarang ini saw. Baka talagi ng kunan niyo.
Ko sa kita ka wal sarang go sento.
Sino ko sita mo sa bagi andi dagim lima mita utum. Misangaw na ninyo.
Oso.
Oso ya sinay na lomanin raya sinay ang delana. Misakin ang unay.
Iya.
Yang ko sa bibiyaw chichumi ang unan ninyo ko.
Back at the village hall, I bought some artifacts from the village woman.
Dong nang ngalala kami to kita kapkin ni turan me mi taka baka tunde nala ko itu natali na taka boy bikau taniu kaki de bayan to taka tunde ya nak songa nang nalalai kami to bayan taka tu kami to tui kina nak
Tulo may lima mulanya ndo may wali se
sa ko nambaki sa o tila ko ya ne lele to la ko ngamai ya nang ko sa bakai sa so tina la ko mai sa tutuyan tu ang gambas kamai.
Yung dulok may be.
Sarap nga may natwitay.
Yung go
basta yung nakatal ko may sato sa talamay may kimami sa tikabutal may kimami tweet-tweetal na nakakita may kimisa ka man yung matagalang dilinga na marama may kimgol-bultay.
Betul lah cewek sana turang tutunan nanyu. Kuana nandalo. Tora pinelaw ke. Kita nama ramah tam tora.
Na imbe.
Imbe.
Kimami to bisa so untuk bultaki. Lalu sana tu ba may nakakani sa panwa. Tulong sa panwa sa to. Sa to bultaki nga bangko. Pinakabaliw.
Then it was time to say our goodbyes.
We are now saying Nisamode and farewell to Nathamaki village. What a wonderful experience. I came this morning with some doubts and some questions about this turtle calling ceremony and tradition. I don't have much of those questions anymore. I've seen it, it happens, it's real. And the Simpson at 7 team now bids farewell. We hope you enjoyed the show. We're going to go now and hopefully we'll catch some fish along the way.
Back at Ndere Bay, I spoke some more with David and Elsa Miller about life and development in Koro.
Very, very conscious of leaving a small footprint, and therefore we've had much larger lots, and we're very conscious of the environment and everything else about it. And when you look around, we just fit into the environment, the houses fit in, and the people are like that. The people who come here, we really encourage that sort of...
The people who buy blocks love the environment, they look after it. They're conscious of it.
Toilets,
everything.
Yeah, and they have mulch.
Solar.
Yeah,
it's pretty well all solar.
This is probably the biggest self-sufficient community as far as solar panels, gas stoves. You know, there's no electricity on this island apart from the odd generator, but all the houses are on solar power.
You've seen some of the homes, and some of them are worth several $100,000 each, and that's money that's spent not only here in Fiji but here in Koro, and of course all the transport and all that. So we've got almost 50 homes here. If you multiply that by, say, 200,000, there's 10 million. And I'm sure that if we add up what we've spent here, it would come to something in that order as well. Just putting in all the infrastructure and building resorts.
And then it was time for the Simpson at 7 team to say farewell to Coro itself. Our short journey to see two significant aspects on the island, the Darra Bay development and the turtle calling at Nathamaki, was over. But we will certainly be back for more.
We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did in making it. It has been an enjoyable trip, a learning trip for us, an inspiring one, particularly the turtle calling. We are going to take off now. Our plane will head off downhill. The first time I'm going to get on a plane that's actually going to speed down the side of a hill, and I just hope it takes off. You're watching Simpson at 7. Good night.